So we want to do 10.4 number 23. Says we have the square root of 7t plus 2 equals 2t. So what do you do with it?
Solve it.
Solve. Good, thank you. The directions read solve, okay. So how do I start solving this? Square both sides, right? Okay. So why would you square both sides? Okay, cool. So once I square both sides, what do I have?
7t plus 2 equals 4t squared.
7t plus 2 is 4t squared. Yeah. Okay. What else do I have? No.
You're 17.
What else do I have from this?
Absolute value. Oh, you have to worry about anything less than 0.
Yeah, really I would worry about, yeah, maybe I just worry about my solutions. Why would this thing be causing me concern about my solutions, whereas like cubing wouldn't? So when I went from this line to this line, you're right. I squared both sides, right? And I know that when I square things, right, they come out positive. So here's a question for you. What if this side was positive and this side was negative, and when I squared them, right, if they were the same absolute value but positive on this side and negative on that side, I would have said, oh yeah, those are the same, right? But maybe they actually aren't. You see that? Yeah, I could have made an extraneous solution with this even power. With an odd power, I couldn't possibly do that because the odd powers respect sign. You see that? Okay, so once I'm here, what do I do?
Subtract. Bring it all to 1, 0, 0.
Yeah, my goal is to get everything to one side, right? And for me personally, it's more convenient to put things on the side with the positive t squared. Right? So I'm going to subtract 7t and 2. So I'm going to get 0 is perfect. 4t squared minus 17 minus 2. And then what do we need to do with this? Yeah, complete the square, factor, quadratic formula. What else? What do you think about this one? AC factor? Okay. All right, so to AC factor this thing, what do I need? I need two numbers, multiply to 8, add to 7. Yeah, add negative 8, negative 7. So what do you get? So two numbers that multiply to 8 and add to 7?
8 and 1.
8 and 1 seem to fit the bill. And then I got to get, let's see. So I need a negative and a positive, right? Negative 8 and positive 1 will do. So I got 0 is 4t squared minus 8t plus t minus 2. Yes? Maybe? Yeah. So if I make them negative and if I make one negative and one positive, that'll flip the bill. I really, at this stage, I'm not worried about signage. Right? I got my 1 and 8. Those are my two numbers. And then I just need to make them fit this pattern, right? So they've got to add up to negative 7. So that means I need negative 8, positive 1. And then those indeed do multiply to negative 8. You guys okay with this? Yeah, so now I need to factor by grouping. So what can I get out of this first two?
2t.
2t? What are you left with?
14.
Actually,
You do 14.
4t?
yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So I got 4t. What's left?
T minus 2.
T minus 2. And then
A lot of negative one.
out of the other ones, do I want a negative 1? Yeah, I really just want a 1 out of that. So now what? Okay, so factor t minus 2 out of the whole thing, or count like terms, whatever. What do you get?
14 plus 1.
4t plus 1. Okay. So really, my AC factor went to here, right? Just a couple of steps. Okay, then what?
0.
Okay, hit this with the zero product rule. So I get t minus 2 is 0, or
14 minus 1 plus 1 equals 0.
or 4t plus 1 is 0. And then what do I do with these?
Shift it to t is on one
Okay, so this guy will get you
2.
add 2, right? T is 2. And this guy will get you
side. T equals negative 1/4.
T is minus a quarter. Cool. That's subtract 1 and then divide by 4, right? Cool. So they might both work. You guys see that? Like, both of these could work, or neither of these could work, or one of them could work and one might not. I just need to check them all. So here I got t is 2, right? I just want to know there's two things that could happen here. I could either accidentally square a negative number, or I could have something positive on this side equal something negative on that side. That's really what my concern is. So if I plug this 2 in, what do I get? Square root of 16 equals 4. Check. Cool. That one definitely works. How about the negative a quarter? So I've got negative 7 quarters plus 2 is confusing, maybe? How about easier? What's twice negative a quarter? How about, I don't give a crap, but negative? Okay, see that? Am I going to get a negative answer out of a square root?
No.
Nope. This one's extra. So if I was to write an answer for this, I'd write t equals 2, and then maybe leave myself a little bit of space and write like t is negative a quarter is extraneous. This sort of second thing is a little bit optional, right? Cool? Questions? If you're not good at AC factoring, or if this is falling apart on you, like you can't figure out how to do it, what do you do instead? Yeah, cram it the quadratic formula. Works every time, you just have to remember how to use it. Cool? Why would you not choose to complete the square on this one? Yeah, there's an odd middle number and a 4, right? So I'd have to divide everything by 4 first, which is going to make this a fraction anyway, and then I have to divide it by 2 again, which is going to make it even worse, right? So I'm not big on completing the square on this one. Other things?